Okay. I was just going to do a video for the YouTube, and then it turned into a thing that wound up becoming a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. And Facebook can suck my fucking cock. Because it doesn't want to work, and it gives me the same notifications 100 times over that I don't need. Because I don't give a fuck, dude. Don't care. Anyway, I was wrapping it up, and I remembered I heard about this yesterday. So let's fucking play this shit and.
I mean, what are you going to do in the next 1 year to diminish the mentally retarded action of this guy?
Well said. Well said.
Did you hear him?
I heard him talk about the other stuff, and then that came later, and it was not something that I really heard or processed or, or in any way condone.
To diminish the mentally retarded action of this guy.
Alright, we get it. What's the big fucking deal? Why can't you just say, there's no way you didn't hear him. There's no way that you didn't hear him, and you appreciate the fact that he said that. Why can't you just say, but I thought it was funny. No disrespect to fucking, because everybody has to pretend like there's somebody different than who the fuck they are when you're in politics. I would respect it as a, fucking mentally retarded person. I would respect that. This fucking guy says, what are you gonna do about this mentally retarded president and his plans? She says, well said, that's funny. Like, she laughs because this guy is taking a shot at a dude who riffs on everybody, right? Why is that not okay? Why do you have to fucking freeze up and pretend like you didn't hear him? Why? You didn't say it. At worst, you laughed at something that was inappropriate. So what? And can you fucking snowflakes knock it off? I don't need or want you to fucking try to defend me. I have a big enough mouth for my fucking self, thank you very much. And the fact that somebody used that word does not offend me. Now, it's different if, you want to be an asshole and try to talk shit to me. Like, people will go, wow, you must really be retarded. That shit pisses me off. It pisses me off because, first of all, there's no effort in that insult whatsoever. That's first of all. Secondly, you didn't even try to do anything else. Like, that was the easiest thing. Well, that's what no effort means. Okay, well, see, this is what happens. The point is, I'm not as offended at the word as I am the lack of effort. The people that, use that just as a default. Who gives a fuck? I was more mad that somebody was making fun of autistic people trying to insult me than the fact that they use the word retard. I know what the fuck I am. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what fucking word you want to use to describe me, because, I already know. I know what my deal is. I know that some of my fucking faculty members went out to lunch and never came back. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing some shit going on in my head. But I don't like it when people use this shit to just have a cause. You're looking to be outraged by something. I don't need that. Let's sit down and have a real fucking conversation. Why are you doing this? I don't need you to do this for me. if it was that big of a fucking deal, it would be fucking handled. But, you know, nobody stops and asks me, hey, you know, we know, look, you talked about being classified before. What is your opinion on this? They don't care because they have their opinion and they want to strong arm what they feel and try to shove their words into my fucking mouth without even giving me the opportunity to share my fucking opinion. Not cool, man. So how about that? So fucking what? She laughed at something that was inappropriate. I laugh at a bunch of shit that is inappropriate, and I would actually argue that situations like this are better even though you're still ignoring the main part of the conversation that matters is for all of you that are worried about, oh, let's worry about their feelings. No, fuck that, dude. You want to help? Let's try to figure out a way that we can fix some of these things that are connected to mental retardation. Why don't we do that instead? Like, dude, you know what? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Let's see exactly what it is. Mental retardation refers to a substantial limitation in present function, starts before the age of 18, characterized by significantly sub-average intellectual functionings, existing concurrently with related limitations in two or more of the following adaptive skills and areas. Okay, so what do they call it now? Intellectual disability, once called mental retardation, is characterized by low intelligence or mental ability, lack of skills with day-to-day living. I mean, so what the fuck? I mean, they have a picture of a Down syndrome child. I mean, I guess that's the go-to of what people believe it is. Like, when you think of mental retardation, you probably don't think cerebral palsy. You know, you probably don't think things like that unless there's like a wheelchair connected to it. Then this is a different thing. But the reality is that, you know, this is a wide spectrum of shit, dude. There could be a lot of different fucking ways that somebody could be classified as mentally retarded. So, I mean, let's calm down. Let's take the focus off of the fucking word that you're so trigger happy to kill everybody over. And why don't we have the more important conversation about what causes something like this? How can we do research into these fucking problems and diseases and see if we can figure out how to fucking make life a little bit more tolerable for the people that have it? Why don't we do that? That's more important. That would be genuine. Instead of trying to fucking put words in my mouth saying that I'm offended because somebody used the word retard. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. It doesn't bother me in the slightest bit. Now, maybe somebody else who has mental problems may be offended by that word. I don't know. It's a case-by-case basis. The point is, who the fuck are you to automatically assume we're all offended by that? And I'm by no means electing myself the spokesperson of everybody who is disabled or mentally handicapped. I just know I've been through the fucking ringer. I've been beat the fuck up because I look different and walk different and talk different and all that bullshit. So, you know, I don't need you walking around being offended for me. What's offensive is the fact that you think that you need to walk around and be offended for other fucking people. Go get a fucking hobby. Put the markers down. Step away from the fucking paper. I don't know what do they use to make picket signs? I don't know, let's find out. Oh, I fucked up. That's probably not even what they're called anymore. Choose material for you to handle. In order for you to hold this sign at a protest, you will need to attach some type of handle. Lumber, dowel, paint stick, easel, bag. Securing the poster board, tape, staples, nails, sticky glue. Okay, so what paper do they use though? Let's see. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I'm doing this right now. I don't care about any of this. Just tell me the paper. That's all I want to know. Literally telling people how to do it. Outline, paint, markers. Okay, does it say? No, I guess it doesn't. Shit. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. Yeah, no, I guess it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. It's not that important. I'll ask somebody somewhere eventually. They will know. Let's just put it like that. Now I'm gonna be getting all types of fucking ads and shit for, protesting and all that nonsense. Look, dude, there's so many other things that you could literally put your time to fight for and actually make a difference. Be offended at the fact that there are people starving right now, that there are people homeless that live in the fucking street. Be offended by that. Go make a difference in those areas. Help fight for fucking recreational marijuana, dude. So that it will help, hopefully, which I know it won't, if they make their money off recreational, maybe it'll bring the price down for medical. I know that's not true, but either way, it will help those of us that can't afford to buy it all the time to at least be able to go and get some to see if it will work. Still, I mean, I know that it works for the retention and shit, but it's been so long. Go fight for that. Go fight for that. Don't be fucking... I don't need you to be offended for me. I really don't. This is a fucking dump, huh? So, look, the point is, if you're fucking Kamala Harris or whatever the fuck your name is, right? That's your name? Yeah. Just be honest. Because now nobody's gonna believe what you say. I didn't hear him, even though I laughed at what he said, because here's where you lost everybody, dude. Nothing else that he said. First of all, you should know I'm a Devils fan. How dare you, Chase, send me a fucking coupon for Rangers tickets? Fuck you. It's a Devils household, bitch. Fuck out of here with the Rangers. But nothing else he said could be interpreted as funny, right? Let's go back and make sure.
What are you going to do in the next 1 year to diminish the mentally retarded action of this guy?
What are you going to do in the next 1 year to diminish the mentally retarded actions of this guy? So, other than the fact that he used the word retard, I don't know what else could be considered funny. It could have easily been that she was uncomfortable. Let's play devil's advocate and say she didn't even hear the guy fucking say the word. But it doesn't matter if she did. That's the point, man. If you can't be honest about this, how am I supposed to trust you as a fucking president, dude? I can't. So she laughs because she's uncomfortable. I don't know how to respond to that other than cool, appreciate it, or good one, whatever the fuck she said. What did she say? I don't remember already.
Well said.
Well said. Okay, and then she laughs about it. It's funny because in my heart I think he's a retard too. I just can't say that because I don't want to offend anybody. Even though the people that I'm offending, it's not like you stood up and said death to all cripples. You know what I mean? It's not like you were trying to hype up the crowd to be like, let's find every wheelchair we can find. Ugh. Grab as many fucking matchbooks as you can and we'll go steal all the lighter fluid we can find and set fire to every wheelchair we come across. Yeah, like what the fuck? If you see a disabled person or an old lady walking with crutches or a cane, steal that shit from them and throw it across the street because fuck them. Why should they have assistance? Shit like that. I can see why people could be offended by. But I mean, come on, dude. Don't be fucking silly. And this is not that anybody gives a fuck about what I have to say. But I mean, dude, this is exactly why people hate politics. Because you can never be honest. You can never be fucking honest. Even when somebody says something didn't even come out of your fucking mouth just to be politically correct, you want to fucking bullshit around the point. And then you wonder why nobody fucking trusts you. And as far as the left is concerned, y'all are too busy trying to eat your fucking own, bro. It's ridiculous. This is why I'm straight up the middle, dude. I don't like either side. Because give it a week and somebody on the other side will do something stupid. And all you just bask in the fact of each other's fuck ups. Because you don't want to change anything. You're like a bunch of I feel like we're talking about children right now. Like I'm having to separate these two jerk-offs to make sure that they don't hit each other in the back seat. Fucking stupid. Weigh in if you want to. I don't give a fuck. I forgot to plug the goddamn podcast in the beginning. Fuck. Whatever. Laughing at Birds, rate the podcast, iTunes, Spotify. I'm not editing this to put it in the beginning, so if you know about it, you know about it. Go fuck yourselves. I'll see you all later, dude. What a mess.